Dinosaurs of the world, unite and revolt. Any complaints? Take them up with my right-hand bird here. Hello everybody, Sparkster1701 here. And we're taking a look at the latest in the core class Dinobots. This is the 5th one in the entry in the series. This is Swoop. And for once in a very few times made available, he's done up to sort of resemble his Generation 1 cartoon counterpart. Since it had the more prominent colors on the body, instead of looking in the same red and grays that the toys came in. As we stated earlier in the month when we talked about Scar, Swoop will be the other arm for Volcanicus, so be the right arm, due to the fact that his guns will combine together to form the right hand. As you'll see on this one here, it has the thumb. At any rate, let's take a look at Swoop and his accessories. We'll start, well, basically, he's only got just the two, and they are his guns. He has a couple of dual guns, and while they're the same basic shape, there is the difference, since they form the hand for Volcanicus, and they basically form it by being pressed together. And then it forms a hand. Now, of course, on the opposite sides, on a couple sides of it really, it has a small hole and a hole for a post. And those are meant to go with his wings. If you fold the wings back a bit to give you a little room, you can store his weapons on here, just like that. They hold on pretty snugly, but you definitely will want to be cautious with it, because since he doesn't have much wiggle room, you can hurt your thumbs a bit getting these put on. I've done that quite a few times, actually. This is the first time I've been able to do it without screaming. Alright, now we'll take a look here at Swoop's articulation. He can turn his head from side to side, and it is on a bit of a ball joint, so he can look up and down a bit. He can raise his arms up about so far. With the wing out of the way, he will rotate all the way around. As you saw, it's on a ball and socket joint, so it will come out very easily if you're not careful. You can bend his arms at the elbow 90 degrees, and they are on a swivel, so he has G.I. Joe battle grip. Swoop does have some waist articulation, so he has a little bit of dance moves going there. You can spread his legs apart into a full splits. He does have a thigh cut. You can raise his leg up at the hip 90 degrees, and you can bend him at the knee even greater than 90 degrees. So all in all, Swoop has some very good articulation going for him. Alright, let's transform Swoop, and it's a rather simple process. Start by taking his head and shifting it so he looks straight up. Then we'll come here to his chest, and you'll lift the dinosaur head up, so it goes up enough to at least cover his face. Come here to his backside, and we will fold out these sections of his wings. And then you can press his legs together. Then we're going to fold his legs over at the knees. So we got a couple of posts protruding from the back of his feet, and they will line up with the holes in his back. And of course, once you've done that, you'll take his arms. You'll see there's a post here. And they will connect into his thighs. Excuse me a moment, the battery's getting low. Okay, once you get the legs folded up and the arms attached to the legs here, well, basically you're done. You know, the other option you have is you can reattach the weapons. This is basically all the articulation is in the wings. So once again, we just reattach, excuse me, reattach the weapons. You don't get a whole lot of motion with the wings when he's in dinosaur mode, so that's when you're more prone to having an accident. Getting them attached. There we go. Well, the problem is that it makes him look a little weird, especially coming from the front. Again, like with all the core class Dinobots, this one's not bad. But again, this is all part of a great experiment, and hopefully in the coming months we will have the last one, and we can have an idea as to how this experiment looks overall. But I think I can safely say that on Swoop here, I like the robot mode more than I like the dinosaur mode. At any rate, though, that's my review of the Legacy Evolution version of Swoop. I hope you all enjoyed it. And please do remember that if you like the content we feature on this channel, please like, share, comment, and subscribe. This is Sparkster1701 saying I will catch you all later.